Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. In this one, the spotlight shines off the beaten path where real college football fans wait for their dose of action. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Bowling Green Falcons. Taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. And the Chippewas will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Falcons offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. And you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
And the Falcons send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Emmanuel. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Second down coming up.
They go to the draw. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Chippewas have their offense in high gear. They're getting this guy lathered up. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. He caught it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Chippewas!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Got his man in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Got the quick pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Bazelak. Got his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Quickly to the tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.
Michigan 7, Bowling Green 3.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down.
Brings up second down.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's
Deep shot for the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Central Michigan! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Catch in the middle, it's Garcia. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to pass, it's Bazelak. He's got it down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking to throw it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Getting some heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go to the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's a fake. He's looking to pass. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Coming after it. Ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us from here.